So last week, as you can see, I uploaded the Ghilli quiz because I got sick and my voice went AWOL. So I decided to make a quiz and go for a movie I liked. So I watched the movie again, and my god, what can I say except for the fact that I still love the movie. If you already watched the movie, feel free to check out the trivia game, and for those of you who never watched the movie, just follow me. A little trivia moment. I'm going to talk about kappadi. So kappadi is an Indian game and it became a sport. It can be quite fun though. If you want more details about kappadi, you can always check out the Wikipedia page or read the manga Shakanetsu Kappadi. Or you can always watch the movie Ghilli. Wink, wink. So the movie. It's about Velu, a kappadi player. He's so attractive that his female neighbor are just crushing on this guy. Velu is also involved in turf war with other kappadi player, like West Side Story minus love story, I guess. Velu is young, so he has this fire and he's sassy and he can be quite funny. He has a baby sister with the usual dynamic. Everyone who grew up in a healthy relationship with their siblings that involves screaming, daily fights with a twist of tattletale can totally relate to the story and the dynamic. He has great friends with them. He loves to dance. He does with karate moves. He is able to lift a jeep with his bare hand and he puff. Yes, he's not really a smoker. He has the sweetest and most innocent mother and he's afraid of his father, a police officer who have the usual dreams for his children, like studying more, having a safe job, stop having weird friends and be less troublesome. An impossible dream if you ask me. This is what happens when he's supposed to study.
Is Indian economy, Japan economy is Japan economy. Indian economy is the best economy. Indian economy is the best economy. Indian economy is police academy part 1 part 2.
And no one finds it weird. So his father hates him playing kappadi, so Velu has to hide this to his parents. And he offers them to go on their behalf to a family wedding, and he secretly go instead to a tournament in Madurai. Beautiful city, best Italy, and the Madurai Meenakshi Amma Koil means temple in Tamil, is one of the most beautiful temple in Tamil Nadu. Enters Dhanalakshmi or Dhano, a girl who sings when she aces an exam, and she spends 5 minutes to dance before stepping into her very first job, damsel in distress. So Dhano is a girl who is too afraid to see how well she did at her exam. She loves to sing simple chorus part. She loves to dance and play hide and seek with kids. She loves to make them naked too. And this one is weird. She's scared of elephant and she's a flasher in the Okkadu multiverse. The original version of Dhanalakshmi also likes to be as free as possible. She likes to ask weird questions and she's lucky enough to have answer when she asks to the universe who will be her beloved. Because the camera directly showed Velu. Please do not try this at home. It's a scam. I repeat, it's a scam. The camera will never show your future soulmate. So after this intro song, Dhana is straight back to reality because Muthupandi killed her 2 brothers. Muthupandi is a gangster, someone who has politics power thanks to his daddy, and he's madly in love with Dhanalakshmi.
Dhano, நான் உனக்காக என்ன வேணாலும் செய்வேன். நீ என் கோட்டைக்கே மகாராணி. நம்ம கல்யாணத்துக்கு யார் குறுக்க வந்தாலும் கொண்டே விடுவேன். ஏனா I love you. Huh?
Muthupandi, this is not a flex, bro. I guess that this is his way to profess his love, I guess. Muthupandi probably never googled how to make a girl fall in love, because killing your beloved's brother is not the best way to make her fall in love with you, man. Anyway, Dhano fears for her parents' life and she decides to marry Muthupandi. But daddy and mommy is like, no, you are not going to do that. You are going to the United States and you are going to stay at your uncle's place. So Dhano is trying to escape, so please pay attention on how she tries to escape. She had the brightest idea. She hopped on a lorry, but she failed to check where the truck was going actually. Dhano, I really wanted to cheer on you, but this is like the dumbest move I have ever seen. So back to the story. When she thought that this was the end, Velu intervenes, saves her, and they escaped in a black jeep because no white horse was available in the area. And the rest of the story is how Velu will save Dana, how he will win the championship, how Dana will fall in love with him. Indeed, you were right to ask who's gonna be the thief, cause he stole your heart and he stole you from Muthupandi. I guess you're a bit psychic too. And how Velu will defeat Muthupandi. Phew, telling a story can be very, very hard, and I probably lost everyone in the process. Because the movie is still good. Ghilli was a success because it was the perfect blend of a masala movie. I know, it's probably the Madeleine effect speaking, but beside one scene, where they're trying to escape, I found it a bit too long. Then I was just like huffing and puffing and I was just running away. But other than that, the movie is quite balanced. The ratio, songs, story, fights, humor is quite balanced, and I didn't feel bored at all. And it's still a pleasure to watch the movie over and over. Then again, it's maybe because I loved so much the movie back in the day, and I probably still think that the movie is awesome. So maybe if you see this movie for the first time, you'll be like, yeah, that's okay, I guess. But I guess you have to give it a try. His family, especially his baby sister and his mom, Bhuvana and Velu, keep fighting each and every time, and it's just delicious. He keeps teasing her and she fights back. And I think that baby Jennifer, the girl who plays Bhuvana, was just wonderful, because watching them is just like looking at a mirror. Everyone will remind their childhood watching those two. You can see that he's clearly a mama's boy and she's definitely a daddy's little girl, and that plays a lot in their interaction, like when he lies and tells that Sachin and Aishwarya were in the premise for a shooting. He just wanted to chase Bhuvana and her friend from his room. She comes back directly and tells her father about this lie. Or her mom is like, why are you always fighting your brother? Like, she's the only one who doesn't stay still. But even if they keep fighting, we can see that Bhuvana is the first one to stand up for her brother when needed. And even though she fears her father too, because it's something normal, she makes a case at the end of the movie. She's pretty much the one who convinced her father to cut some slack to Velu, and he will. And yeah, I'm Team Bhuvana, always been and always will be, because Velu is kind of a Velu. So, and I love her mom. She's too sweet and too innocent.
பாரு சிரிக்கும் போது கூட டபுளா கேக்குது. இதுக்கு பேர் தான் எக்கோ. வாஸ்து சரியில்லை, வீட்டை மாத்தணும்.
ஏங்க இந்த வீட்டை வித்துடலாமா?
ஏய் இது கவர்மெண்ட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ் ரீ.
Okay. You can always catch up the songs on YouTube without watching the movie. I know, but just bear with me. Ghilli is super old school, so you had the complete set of songs needed in a movie. And old schools means an intro song for the hero, an intro song for the heroine when it tells a bit about the characters. You have also other songs like Arjuna Noville is pretty much a time lapse where Velu and Dana are running away, where we can catch a glimpse of Velu's determination and Dana's flashback, how and why she was in the situation. Kokoroko is like a tiny break in the movie. And of course the famous Appadi Pode, the last song of the movie, which became a big hit back in the day, and it just became a classic. Till this day, I still hear the song at every wedding. That's how classic it is. And the song Kappadi was remixed later by Anirudh in another Vijay's movie, Master. So the songs were written to serve the movie, and that's so good. The main villain of the movie, Prakash Raj, was so excellent in this movie that Ghilli was a turning point in his career. He played the role of Muthupandi and gave this character such a recognition. Muthupandi is a cruel man. He has no soul, but he will do everything to marry Dhanalakshmi. When it comes to Dhanalakshmi, he clearly becomes another man, and this is where his character becomes funny. And Muthupandi, if you ask me, clearly stole the show, and he was overwhelming. If Prakash Raj didn't give such an outstanding performance, I think I wouldn't love this movie so much. He created the trend of calling your nemesis Chellam after that in other movies, and he just became one of the best villain in Kollywood, the Tamil movie industry. So yeah, Ghilli was a well-deserved success and became a classical movie for so many reasons. If you never watched the movie, I hope you will give a try, and I really hope that you will like the movie. And if you like the content, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. And to finish, there's another reason. Vijay was definitely cute in this movie. Here's a few pics of his most cutest moments. See you next time.